flashiness. Some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. So Stanford's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
So Notre Dame's offense will have its first possession of the game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He'll pull it down. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it. quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen.
Down the seam on the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. He wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Starting to feel a little pressure. Byard's on the move. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewart.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, at Notre Dame where it's been built around the run game and it's built around physicality, but they got to get that element of balance to really take off and get to that next level.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. He's taking the shot. It's complete. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finds his big tight end. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Everett. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Going to the running game. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense in the hurry up. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Stanford quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Oh, he makes the catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, good, no. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. It's caught. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Walsh. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes down the right side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebridge? one of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
Punt is on its way. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. Making side adjustments here. Off play action on first down. Now adjusting. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's four-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, fourth and very, very long. Sends it downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. To the air on first down. Works the middle of the field. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
This guy is such a weapon for this offense, especially down in the red area, because of his speed and his size. He's a nice target right there on the post. You see him. It's just really hard to box him out and prevent him from catching the football. Good decision by the QB, and it results in a touchdown.
Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it. You
can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive. And down he goes back into 3.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And his first throw here is incomplete. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewitt, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
Thomas looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Unloads it downfield. He's got it on the outside. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They'll leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better?
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now the play fake. Heaves it deep. Touchdown, Irish! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Thomas back to pass. Fears the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Second down, he'll throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Man, some guys just find a way to get to the quarterback and get sacks. This guy had 3 last week. He's got 2 today. He is piling up those numbers.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Showing the arm strength to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Showing the arm strength down the left side. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here come the Irish back on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much. They'll try to build on this lead. They'll start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Walsh. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Thomas looking to fire. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catched in the middle, it's Everett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Walsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark.
He tries to take the top off. Snags it. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Thomas back to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end down the gut. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be patting my...
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left. Receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Score on special teams. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say... is on in Raleigh. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That's reeled in. It's Traylor. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
He's got it again. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Walsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on the...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll run play action. Looking left. By himself, he makes the grab. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's got it for a big play. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come. Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. This time on target. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And down he goes back at the 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's a return from midfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And these are shots to your pride, man. Like, you've been getting roasted all day long, and you're down big, and the offense is still chucking the football. I think it says something about you. It's a look in the mirror type situation. This is one of those days they're going to want to forget.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points we've seen in big moments in this. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party point. A late touchdown.
and a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Walsh. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You know what's great